Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome here. Today we'll be discussing the September event for Apple called, I think they labeled it Far Out this time, so yeah, get straight into it. So basically I was going to make a video about specs and rumors about the iPhone and what they might release and stuff like that, and Apple Watch and stuff, but I didn't get I made it too late, so I I made the video a little bit too late. Started on it too late, so I just scrapped the whole project. So here we are, making a new video. All right, so let's talk about the AirPod Pros version 2, generation 2. I think that's what they're calling it. And I'll post. I'll put edit a little picture in somewhere here. But yeah, let's talk about them. So basically what's new is the case itself will have noise. So basically if you lose your case, the case itself will make a noise now. The case now has a little like loop, the way you can put it like on your wrist or something. I don't know how to explain it. And basically I'm on the Apple website right now. So they're saying it has a custom high excursion Apple drivers, a custom high dynamic range amplifier, active noise cancellation, active transparency, vent systems for pressure equalization, personalized spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, and adaptive EQ. And for the chipset, they have a new Apple H2 headphone chip. I think you can now swipe up or down to adjust volume, which I thought you could do with the original AirPod Pros, but you could not, so I'm glad they added that feature. So excited for that. And this year they added new sizing for the tips, so I love that you can do that. And what they also added new is, let's see here, they added, you can be able to charge your AirPods with, I'm looking at my charger right now, with your Apple Watch charger, so I love that addition. It makes it very convenient if you're in a pinch. So yeah, and moving forward, let's talk about the Apple Watch. So this year, let me get caught up here, let me go to the Apple website. So with the watch, they introduced 3 new members, or rather they introduced some new additions to the family. They got the new Apple Watch SE, the new version of that. They have the Apple Watch Series 8, and a newcomer we didn't expect, an Apple Watch Ultra. So let's get talking about it. So the Apple Watch SE is just a new version to the cheaper version of the Apple Watch. I think it'd be great starting off for kids if you want to. It starts off at $249, so I think that's a great deal on that. And moving forward with the Apple Watch, we got the Apple Watch Series 8, and that's starting off at, let's see here, so they got that starting off from $399, and it's got a new temperature sensor. Quote, it's an innovative new sensor, provides insights into your overall wellness, and it has new enableizations for cycle tracking, which I love. And this year they've added a new feature called crash detection that detects if you've been in a severe car crash and automatically connects you to emergency services and notifies your emergency contacts as well. I love that feature so much. And now they have an enhanced workout app that elevates your training with new advanced metrics, custom workouts, and multi-sport functionality. And I love it so much. So moving forward, we have the Apple Watch Ultra. With this one, it is a new addition to the Apple Watch family. It is tailored towards more of the adventurous people out there that like to go hiking in the mountains, in the snow, and skiing in the snow, deep sea diving, and stuff like that. So yeah, it is very rugged, and I will put a picture of it somewhere here in the sequence. But yeah, and it's also available with the other editions starting September 23rd. And moving down here, it has water resistance up to 100 meters, and it is IP6X dust resistance. So I love that about it. And it is a lot thicker than I expected. And it has a new orange button that can be tailored to anything specific to what the user wants. and they have new bands to accompany this new Apple Watch, and I can't wait to try them out in the local Apple store here. So yeah. Alright, so moving forward, we have the iPhone 14 lineup. So this year they have several different colors, including Midnight, Purple, Starlight, Product Red, and a blue color. And for the 14 Plus, they have the same colors as well. And for the, let's see here. And for the specs, let me go down here. They're using the A15 Bionic chip. The camera has a dual camera system, which is 12 megapixels. The main one is 26 millimeters with a 1.5 aperture, a sensor shift, optical image stabilization, 7-element lens, and 100% focus pixels, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, 13 millimeter f2.4 aperture, and 120 degree field of view, 5-element lens with 2 times optical zoom out, digital zoom up to 5 times, a sapphire crystal lens cover, true tone flash, a photonic engine, which is new to the series, deep fusion, smart HDR4, portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control, portrait lighting with 6 effects including natural, studio, contour, stage, mono, high key, and high key mono. They have night mode, panorama up to 63 megapixels, which is amazing, photographic styles, a wide color. They have a wide color capture for photos and live photos, lens correction to ultra wide, advanced red eye correction, auto image stabilization, burst mode, photo geotagging, and of course image formats captured in HEIF and JPEG. And the moment we've all been waiting for, the iPhone 14 Pro. So let's get started here, guys. Let's get rolling. Give me 1 second here. So the iPhone 14 Pro comes in 2 models, the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Both models come in 4 beautiful different finishes, starting off with the space black, silver, gold, and the new deep purple, which I cannot wait to try out when it comes to the Apple Store soon. Some of the new features include a new redesigned home screen, and I will put a picture of up that in the video somewhere around here so you can guys see what that looks like. It is amazing. They're calling, so instead of the notch, like this one, it is now an oval shape, or like a pill shape rather, and they're calling it the dynamic display. And I will link some videos down in the description to give you guys a better view of what that looks like. Both models include that dynamic display we just discussed, and always on display, which is new for the iPhone, a ProMotion technology with adaptive refresh rates up to 120 Hz, an HDR display, True Tone, wide color, haptic touch, 2001 contrast ratio, and a new 1000 nits max brightness, which is the highest ever in a smartphone, or the highest ever in the iPhone if I'm not mistaken. Fingerprint resistance, oleophobic coating, and let's see here, and they have a new A16 Bionic chip with 6-core CPU with 2 performance and 4 efficiency cores, a 5-core GPU, and a 16-core neural engine, which is amazing. And the camera, let's get started about that camera, guys. So we have a new whopping 48 megapixel main camera, 24 millimeter f1.78 aperture, a second generation sensor shift optical image stabilization, 7-element lens, 100% focus pixels, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, 13 millimeter f2.2 aperture, and 120 degree field of view, a 6-element lens, 100% focus pixels, a 12 megapixel 2 times telephoto enabled by a quad pixel sensor, of course, 48mm f1.78 aperture, second generation sensor shift optical image stabilization, 7-element lens, and 100% focus pixels. And the third lens is a 12 megapixel, 3 times telephoto, 77mm f2.8 aperture, optical image stabilization, 6-element lens with a 3 times optical zoom, 2 times optical zoom out, and a 6 times optical zoom range, and a digital zoom up to 15 times, with a sapphire crystal lens cover, adaptive true tone flash, photonic engine, which is new to the iPhone, deep fusion, smart HDR4, portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control, which is amazing, portrait lighting with 6 effects including natural, studio, contour, stage, stage mono, and high key mono. We have night mode with portraits enabled by a LiDAR scanner, panorama up to 63 megapixels, which is amazing, photographic styles, macro photography, Apple ProRAW, wide color capture for photos and live photos, lens correction with ultra wide, advanced red eye correction, auto image stabilization, burst mode, photo geotagging. Oh yeah, and how could I forget? This year, new to the iPhones, we have something new called the Emergency SOS via Satellite feature. So say you're hiking somewhere in the forest or in the mountains and you get lost, your phone, if you're in a clear area with no obstruction to the nighttime sky, you can activate this feature by pointing your phone up to the sky to connect to one of the satellites and be able to contact emergency services to help you find your way. And I think that feature is so amazing and so helpful. And if I'm not mistaken, during the keynote, Apple said this service will be free for the next 2 years. So this feature is really helpful, and I'm so excited to see this. Oh yeah, and one more thing. So this year, the iPhone lineup has no SIM card, which is insane. Honestly, I'm here for it. It is a bit of a change because with mine, I've never converted to eSIM before. I was honestly afraid to. So yeah, I've always had a physical SIM. So if I do get this iPhone, it'll definitely be a change for sure. But I didn't expect that, to be honest with you, but it's what they did. Yeah, so this iPhone lineup does not have any SIM card tray. It'll all be eSIM. But honestly, we already have a physical SIM. I was able to transfer my phone number to an eSIM, so I did that eSIM process today, and guys, it was super easy, so don't feel scared to try to go along for that. So yeah, I think that is all we've got to discuss for today. I will definitely keep you guys updated on everything, and I will put any information that I think would be good for you guys to know and any good resources down in the description. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. And thank you so much again if you made it all the way to the end of this. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much, and I hope you had an amazing time watching the Apple event. Bye guys, love ya.